to Old Ways Gardening and Prepping. My name is Teresa. I'd like to welcome you into the kitchen on a little adventure on making Beni Shoga. Yes, Beni Shoga is a Japanese pickled ginger that is served with many wonderful dishes, yakisoba, and I'm murdering names, I'm sorry. But I'm gonna have to do it with a little twist. I wasn't able to find the plum vinegar, but that's okay. I got seashu, which is Perilla, also known as a Japanese mint, highly prized in Japan, and it grows wonderful here as well. Now, you just have to be careful about growing it. You don't want to grow it around where any livestock can get to it because it can make them very sick. Other than that, it won't hurt us a bit and it will color the ginger very well. So let's get busy cleaning some ginger. I was blessed to get a 30-pound box of ginger. This is only a drop in the bucket. And I have many recipes I plan on using with this ginger. Now, you're going to need a peeler. The spoons are in the uh, in the dishwasher, but you can use a spoon, a butter knife, or a peeler to just take the skin off your ginger. Now, don't throw the skin away. It can be used because it still has some of the ginger on it. It can be used, and we're going to make syrup with it and can that up. Alright, I'm going to keep peeling because I've got a lot of work to do. And any of the bad spots, just cut those out with a knife. I'll bring you back as soon as I get done peeling. It's going to be a little while. Okay, I have a pound and 6 ounces of peeled ginger here. Now, before I go any further, before the purists out there have a heart attack, no, I'm not able to use. It's usually made with fresh ginger, the young fresh ginger. Well, I don't have that. I have mature ginger, and you know what? I'm still going to use it. Now, I have all of the ginger peels in water because, yeah, I'm going to make something with that after a while. Alright, now, let me go get my knife and we'll get started. Now, this recipe is very adaptable. It depends on how you want it made. Now, traditionally, it's julienne. But if you want to, you can peel it and very thinly slice it. You want to make sure there's no bruised pieces, any skin left on it. And you want them basically little thin julienne matchsticks. But if you want it in little thin rounds, you can do that, little thin slices. lengthwise, you can do that as well. Alright. Might not be as thinly sliced or julienne as it's supposed to, but you know what? It's still going to work. Now, if you want to use a mandolin to very thinly slice each piece of ginger, then julienne it up, that will be fine as well. Alright, I'm going to get this all julienne and I'll bring you right back. Okay, I have finally got it all julienne. It does not have to be perfect, y'all. Like I said, you can do it julienne. You can do it in very thin slices. Now, I'm going to tell you it smells so good. I'm going to put it in this bowl for a reason. And I'll show you here in just a bit. Okay, of course it's out of my reach. I'll be right back. Okay, I want a tablespoon and a half of kosher salt. And this is going to help to draw out a lot of the moisture as well as season the ginger. You want to make sure that you mix it up very well. I'm going to tell you, it smells amazing. And what it's going to do is draw out a lot of the moisture from the ginger. I'm going to put it into a colander, a non-reactive colander at that. Oops. I'm going to put a plate on top of it with something heavy. And we're going to let this drain for 30 minutes and I'll bring y'all right back. Okay, it's time to finish up our Beni Shoga. Now, the salted ginger has been sitting for at least 30 minutes. And look at all that wonderful juice that has come out. It's a salty ginger flavor. Save it. That would be good to use in cooking. Because all it is kosher salt and ginger juice. Sorry, y'all. The oven is ready to go. I have 2 clean and sanitized pint jars. Should be plenty enough to put the ginger in, and make sure your hands are clean as well. Now, the one thing I was not able to get a hold of is the plum vinegar, which is fine. I'm going to be using rice vinegar. Ooh. And apparently it has the mother in it too. Interesting. Okay, and what's going to make it even more traditional is the Perilla leaves here. This is what will give the pickled ginger its beautiful color, and it will embark. See how beautiful purple that is? That's going to leach into the vinegar. Now this is also known as Japanese mint, shisho, Shiso. It is highly prized in Japanese cooking and Asian cooking. It has a unique smell. Oh, smells good. Now, it's safe for human consumption, but it is not safe for livestock. I have no clue why, but. And as you can see, it is a beautiful plant. These are the flower spikes, and it is in the mint family. And it will also embark the ginger with its wonderful scent. Kind of licoricey, but not really. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. And I ended up having it. Now, it can be considered evasive or invasive because I got it from a dear sister of mine's um, yard by getting some horse manure. And yeah, it just decided to start popping up wherever it wanted to. Okay, we're going to put a few leaves in. And you can see that the ginger has become limp. I tell you, it smells wonderful. Excuse me. Now, if you can get a hold of the plum vinegar, please do so. But the shishu or perilla leaves will embark this pickled ginger a beautiful color. I might have enough for 3 jars. Now, this is a refrigerator pickle, and if when you go to take out ginger from the jar, use clean utensils. Just a minute. I had to go grab a paper towel to wipe the rim. Let's see, get one more down in there. And all I'm going to do is okay, I'm going to get this stuff out of here. I know that much. Oh, it smells good. There we go. Well, that was easier than taking an alcohol top off. Yep, I knew I forgot something. Let me grab a chopstick. Sorry about that, y'all. The best debubblers there are, heat-proof chopsticks. And you want to make sure that you get all the air bubbles out. Same as if you were canning it. You want to make sure all air bubbles are out of the mixture. Now, it's going to look a little cloudy because of the salt. Okay. Wait a minute. Bring it up to the rim. And there's the first jar. And I will bring you back as soon as I'm done with the second jar. Okay, here we have 2-pint jars of beautiful homemade Beni Shoga. If you've ever been to Japanese restaurants, this is usually a deep red because of the plum wine. Couldn't get a hold of plum wine, plum vinegar, I mean. Couldn't get a hold of the plum vinegar, so the shishu or perilla will also color the vinegar. Homemade, simple, delicious, y'all. And before long, the vinegar will leach out the color of the perilla. Now, this is a refrigerator pickle. I'm fixing to have to put these in the refrigerator. Now, at about 4 to 7 days, you can start eating it. But if you wait at least a month, it gets better and better. Now, as long as you use clean utensils to pull out the pickled ginger, this will last, or probably not last, but it has a refrigerator shelf life of a year, y'all. I don't think it'll last a whole year, but you have a year's shelf life. Is that not pretty? Simple, easy, homemade. Think outside the box, y'all. There are so many wonderful foods out there to consume and to learn about. I hope you enjoy this video and it encourages you to also use, make pickled ginger, many other different things. I have a lot of ginger to take care of, and this is the only beginning of the recipes. This is something that will not only be good on your food, but it will also help with your immune system. Ginger is a very powerful medicinal, and it will help with your immune system, your bionome, or also known as your gut flora, and so many wonderful things. Everyone, take care. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Stay safe, stay sound out there in this crazy world because it's getting crazier every day. Continue to stock up your pantry with foods that will sustain and nourish you, medicines that will heal you, or foods that will not only heal you but make food taste better. Stock up the bare necessities, the essentials that you will need, and of course, protection of all kinds. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. May you each be blessed. Hoot, hoot. Y'all take care.